So we're at the dump. We had to come to a different one because, so this one is for like household garbage because we had that grill. So you can see how high up we are. All the way down there, it drops off to a road. So we're gonna unload this. We think that the dump trailer's got some charge, or it should be able to dump it pretty easy. But he's over there using a bulldozer to load everything. It stinks awful out here. So we got this dump trailer for around $6,000, and it makes it a lot quicker just because it'll dump everything out. And so it's got a real long cord on it for when you're dumping everything, where you can kind of view the bag and stuff. It is nasty out here. But we've got a load of trees and debris and stuff from where the guys were working today. I had class, so I wasn't able to work with them. But when you get it all dumped up, everything slides out the back. With these smaller dump trailers, though, they're not as tall, so you can't get as much dumping force. So what you have to do is back up a little bit and then just gun it forward, and everything will kind of slide out the back for you. But it's not too terrible. Oh, look at that block over there. Them things are expensive. But anyway, getting this dumped. So we ran to Dairy Queen and we grabbed some Blizzards, but I dropped mine on the ground and scooped it back up in a cup. So it was like full of gravel, but it wasn't horrible. So Rick's backing up here. It's taking him a minute, you know, them new backing learners, but he does his best with what he has to work with. No, I'm kidding. He does good with it, but he's backing up, knocking this out. We're about to run over to the neighbors and see. Her husband passed away, and we're gonna see if there's anything that she's getting rid of that we could take off our hands and keep from her having to list online and go through that whole process. So I'm about to head over there. So as you can see in the video with the dump trailer was absolutely dead. So it was dumping super slow. We ended up, there was mattresses underneath it, so we tugged on a mattress and the rest slid out. It was tall enough where we'd do that, but I overseeded our lawn, so you can kind of see it's pretty green on out there. So that's just from overseeding it. You've got the seeds growing in pretty well, but the dump trailer was like completely dead, so it didn't want to dump at all. But it's all right. It slid out just the same, but it didn't. It just made it take a little bit longer. You can see this is kind of what that seed looks like. This is still kind of filling in and set some stuff on it, but so getting this done. Gonna get a quick bite to eat for dinner, and then we're gonna run and go play some frisbee tonight, and then I'll probably finish off the night and work till tomorrow morning doing some paperwork, and I gotta work on my driver's course as well as getting all of my QuickBooks plugged in, so I get that stuff knocked out and run and eat some dinner real quick. So this is the driver's course that you have to do in order to get your license. Old time requirement is not complete. So you can see up here it shows I've got 13 seconds left before I can move on to the next course. And so you have to wait like an hour before you can move on in each course or so. This one looks like it may be an hour and like 42 minutes or something. So then once that finishes, I should be able to move on to the next course. But so it just takes a while because they put this time restriction on it. So it makes it take longer. Let's see, let me continue. So now it'll let me continue. So this is what the actual course looks like. So you have all these questions, and you have to fill out all of your information so it goes to the right permit and everything. So you can see you answer all these questions through here. There's about 25 questions. And once you answer all those in the quiz, you can move on to the next lesson. So this one I've got, I don't know how long I have for it. But so you just fill out each question. It's multiple selection, but just fill them out, then you can get your driver's license. But it's just taken me a little while because it has to be 30 hours, and so it just takes a good bit of time for me to commit all that time to it. So that's why it's taken a while, because that's almost a full work week. So I'm kind of spreading out. I just started on it, so I'm only an hour and 45 minutes in, but looks like I can finish it pretty quick. I've been trying to wait till I have a couple nights in a row or something where I can put a few hours in, so I'll get that knocked out. And also gotta get caught up on my QuickBooks, but that's kind of what it looks like, and you just knock those out and get them done. So this is how we rent all of our equipment. We get all of ours through United Rentals, and so you just enter in your equipment that you're looking for. So we're needing to rent an excavator for tomorrow. So for this, we're going to get a mini axe just because it's a real small amount of stuff that we're doing. You enter in your zip code, 31792, and when you're Metcalf, set that as your location, and then it'll pull up the excavator that you need. So you can see you've got a daily rate, weekly rate, and monthly rate. If we can, like if we've ever got 2 jobs, we try to get it weekly as much as we can. So we try to book all of our jobs in weekly, but we just really don't need it for a week. We closed the job for the grading, and we picked up a deposit, but the job's really going to change just due to the changes needed in the job, such as we're going to put kind of a trench in the backyard and things like that. So that'll have to change some, but we'll probably end up renting a skid steer for that. So you can see you just enter your start date here, your end date, and then so the transit options. When you're getting it delivered, it costs like $200 to get it delivered, $200 to $300 to get it delivered, and $200 to $300 to get it picked up. So you pay like an extra $600. So we don't normally pay that. We just pick it up ourselves. If you have a trailer, or if you know someone who has a trailer, it's always good to try to pick this up by yourself. You can see the operating weight. So the operating weight here is about 4,000 pounds, which we can haul on our trailer. We can haul 10 to 12,000 on our utility trailers, so you always want to check the weight on them. We can dig 7 foot down. That doesn't really matter as much. We can dig 4,000 pounds, so we can dig out plenty of what we need to be digging out with this, and so that's all you really need to know. And then you can see your buckets down here. So you can also get this chipper, so we may end up needing to get that for when we're knocking out that patio back there, if we end up having to remove that. But so I'm going to go ahead and order this skid steer, and then we'll pick it up tomorrow around lunchtime to do those azalea stumps. And I'll try to drop the project management video for that job, or some photos or something in the end of this video if I can find them. So just getting it done, knocking it out. Got to knock out this driver's course, and then maybe I can get a little bit of shut-eye tonight. So I'm trying to finish up.